All right, we just crossed the Little Wabash, or Wabash, the Little Wabash River. We got to cross the Ohio River real soon and cross from Illinois into Indiana. But word on the street is now that we're going to be crossing from 141 to 62, the bridge is closed, so you can't walk across it. So I'm either going to have to hitch across or find a way to get across, because they said it's closed to all pedestrian traffic, so that sort of sucks. What can you do? All right, well, got a ride now to cross the bridge so I can cross it successfully. The state troopers will take me across, so that's kind of great. Now, from this, where we cross...
This is the Wabash River here.
Oh, this isn't the Ohio.
No, this is the Wabash.
Ohio's still... That's by Evansville.
Ohio's just south of here, 2 miles south of here is where the Wabash runs into Ohio.
All right, we are in Indiana now. Got my ride across the bridge safely, so I couldn't get across, and as you can tell, the bridge is completely closed up. So now I get to move on. Hopefully I'll get to Vernon or Evansville before too dark. They got about an hour and a half of light left, and that's it, so rocking. We are in Santa Claus, Indiana. Merry Christmas to everyone. I'm at the Santa Lodge right now. It's got all kinds of really cool Christmas decorations. It's kind of late and the owner's not here right now, and I was hoping to get them to talk about it, so maybe we can do that in the morning. But for now, I'm going to get some shots of the outside and maybe a couple of inside, because it's really cool. They got Christmas lights everywhere, and maybe if I can find somebody in town to talk about the town tomorrow, we'll do that. But right now, we're just going to kind of cover the grounds a little bit, check it out. It's Christmas time and Santa Claus year-round. Still at Santa's Lodge. Actually now in Santa's Diner, where Tony, a female named Tony, prepared me a big cheeseburger and a whole bunch of fries, and it was delicious. So now I'm sitting here waiting for Ryan to call back, so I know if I'm going to stay here or not tonight. I really would like to. It's a cool place, and I'm supposed to meet the manager tomorrow to get a basic history tour of this place. I'm going to go outside a minute when it's a little darker and get some shots from outside, because it's so pretty out there. Full of hamburger though, and thankful. So thanks, Tony. She said you're welcome. Well, things didn't work out quite as planned last night with the Santa Claus house. No one was there really. Jill, the manager, wasn't there, and I couldn't really stay there, unfortunately. But luckily, Tony, the sweetheart who made my hamburger last night, she invited me over, and I got to camp out at her mom's lake. So here I am by the lake, relaxing, getting ready to get up at 6 in the morning before it starts raining once again. Doing my final week's push back to Cincinnati, hoping I can make it. It's going to be tight, but if the weather holds, let's hope. Alright, so I got to Friendship today. Made a friend. Now, there's a campground here owned by Mr. Gary, and it is called Old Mill Campgrounds and Flea Market. They have 2 annual flea markets, sell muskets and stuff like that. Anyway, I got to Friendship and I had to inquire at the local tavern about where the campground was, what I had to do to stay here. And they told me to go just talk to Mr. Gary at his house, but he wasn't there, so I left a note and then came down and set up my tent. But there's supposed to be a big storm coming tonight, so Mr. Gary comes back down, brings me a beverage, offers to take me to dinner if I hadn't already eaten. And then he tells me to come over to one of the cabins that he's putting together. They had a flood here recently, but he's putting this together now. And he's going to let me stay in here because he said that after midnight, a heavy thunderstorm is supposed to hit. And this way, I'm out of the rain. I'm out of the lightning. Perfect, man. Also, he opened the shower house so I can get a shower. He's letting me stay here, not charging me. Fantastic. Amazing, man. Thanks, Gary. And it's still pouring rain. Figures my last day before I get to Lawrenceberg. Today I gotta do 22 miles. It's pouring rain. What can you do? I'm going to get soaked all day long. Sitting here in the shower house for a minute, but I gotta get going. Long way to go. I don't even know what time it is. My cell phone's not getting any service, but we're in the shower house, so it shows it's a nice place, man. And I'll show you around here. Got a nice little laundry room for when your clothes are soaked, like mine will be today. Nice extended hallway. We've got men and women's bathrooms, and right over here, pay showers. 50 cents for 4 minutes worth of fantastic warm pleasure. And please cooperate and help keep this bathhouse clean if you're here. I don't want to hike in the rain all day. Wah. I swear, it just so figures by last day before I go to trail days, the weather just sucks. Alright, made it into Aurora after walking 13 miles in heavy rain. Diesel's throwing mud and filth all over me. Everything's soaking wet in a mess, but it stopped raining for a little while. Got about 3.5 miles left before I get to Lawrenceberg, and then it's tomorrow morning 7 miles to get to the point where Elizabethtown. Then it's off the trail days. No more rain today. Then I get to rest for a week. Good time.